Hey buddy, can I copy your homework? Oh yeah, sure, why not? Just change the title and write your name on it. I recently reviewed Realme 6 and then I got my hands on OPPO F15 and I saw too much similarities between these two phones which I couldn't shake off. So this review of OPPO F15 will be just those things in which OPPO F15 outsmarts or lags behind Realme 6. Apart from the price, just to save us some time and boredom. OPPO F15 when unboxed shows a small cardboard box which contains silicone case and regular documentations inside. Also, there is a SIM ejector too. Next up we have the phone itself. Unlike Realme 6, this phone has a pull tab to take it out. Let's keep it aside for a while. Underneath the phone we have a Type A to Type C charging cable and we have a 20-watt charging brick. Also, we get a pair of hands-free inside. After all, it's a 45,000 Pakistani rupees phone. The OPPO F15 is a tall phone though, due to the 20:9 aspect ratio and 6.4 inches display. You get an AMOLED panel with full HD plus 2400 by 1080 resolution and Corning Gorilla Glass 5. The display gets adequately bright and is legible even under sunlight. The colors are good and so is the sharpness of the icons and text. There is a prominent notch on the top for the selfie camera and a visible chin at the bottom. It resembles to my recent review unit, the Realme 6, which made me think that what is different in these two phones, which demands actually 5000 more. Short answer, an extra 4 gigs of RAM. Long answer, let me explain. The glossy sides make the OPPO F15 a little slippery. The power button and the volume buttons are placed conveniently on the sides. At the bottom there is a headphone socket, a USB Type-C port and a speaker grill. This phone has a triple card slot for 2 nano SIMs and a micro SD card. The back panel curves as much as other phones such as Realme X2. We also have the OPPO logo placed vertically on the bottom left corner, same like that on the Realme 6. Design wise, OPPO F15 resembles Realme 6. There is an optical in-display fingerprint scanner which I am not too much fond of, especially on this phone because 7 out of 10 times it does not work. OPPO's choice of SoC in F15 is a bit of a letdown. While the chip itself offers decent performance, it's at the level we would now typically expect of phones closer to about 30,000 rupees mark. The OPPO F15 definitely feels underpowered considering that on the Realme X2 and the Redmi K20, which offer Qualcomm's superior Snapdragon 730 series. Let's talk about the user interface. OPPO recently began trial runs of ColorOS 7 for some of its phones. So for now, we have to make do with ColorOS 6.1.2 on OPPO F15, which is still based on the Android 9 Pie. The look and feel of the interface is similar to what we have seen on recent Realme offerings, since they share the same operating system. There are some minor differences such as the absence of all the system-wide dark mode. Let's talk about the camera, shall we? The phone has a quad camera setup on the back. There is a 48 megapixel primary sensor with f1.7 aperture and 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera that doubles as a macro camera, a 2 megapixel depth sensor and finally a 2 megapixel monochrome sensor, same as that on Realme 6. In the front we have a 16 megapixel selfie camera with an f2.0 aperture. The camera setup is still the same as on Realme 6. Except that the main camera on OPPO F15 is a 48 megapixel shooter while that on Realme 6 is 64 megapixel camera. But the performance of both phones in camera is comparatively the same, so don't expect much from OPPO F15. Okay, let's talk about the things which are not correct here. OPPO F15 and Realme 6 both perform almost the same in the gaming, in the speed and in the camera and battery life. Both phones justifies the price they come for, but the real question is whether the extra 5000 Pakistani rupees that you're spending on OPPO F15 are really worth it over Realme 6. That totally depends on your choice. The Realme 6 is comparatively thicker than OPPO F15, but the fingerprint scanner is something I do not like. I mean, you're spending 45,000 rupees on this phone, you expect it to be flawless. The cameras are okay with what you can expect for a 40 to 45,000 smartphone camera to be, as long as you can keep your expectations realistic. So, what's my take on these phones? Well, it all comes down to RAM and app management. If you are looking for more RAM so you can keep multiple apps open in the background, and you are fond of glass back instead of plastic, and you want more premium looks, and you like a teardrop camera instead of a punch hole camera, then OPPO F15 is the best choice for you under 45,000 Pakistani rupees. Besides that, both phones are wonderful, and Realme 6 even offers 60Hz screen refresh rate in a lower price with almost same performance, so you be the judge on what you want. Also, I have done a speed test comparison between these two phones. I'll put the link in the description below. ZeeForce Gaming does not make paid reviews, neither do I take copy approval before publishing a video. This means that Realme and OPPO might be watching this video at the same time as you are. Please subscribe to ZeeForce Gaming to support my efforts. Until next time, my friends, take care, goodbye.